I'm still with this, I know my worth. I'm a trick doormat. I rose up from under the. I have too many lives of fame. I refuse to quit. Fishing out was not a sign of weakness. My master aim for this, my friend, yes, was my reason to continue inner work with letters spiritual healing. To remind me I'm the sweet to words, the compromise, keeping my head high, yes, I'm a darkest night, and the stigma, freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma, think about my life being changed the picture, and the stigma, freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, take back my life being changed the picture. Fighting for misfits, fighting for cause, fighting statistics, fighting inner scars, fighting for misfits, fighting for cause, fighting statistics, fighting inner scars, fighting for misfits, fighting for cause, fighting statistics, fighting inner scars, fighting for misfits, fighting for cause, fighting statistics, fighting inner scars. Myself with therapy was beneath me. Hating myself, yeah, that never saved me. Then also faith in the mirror and change. Either leave my mark, I still set my faith. Every therapy session with a foundation to heal the future generations. Take a dose of patience and meditation. Healing resides in the darkest of places, and I embrace it. Yes, I'm not victim to my circumstances. Unlocked this month of prison, free from undue trances. I would never outsource yes, my happiness. I refuse to give my power to a narcissist. And the stigma, freedom struck when I end the stigma, and the stigma, take back my life being changed the picture, and the stigma, freedom struck when I end the stigma, and the stigma, take back my life being changed the picture. Stigma.
2020. But to put it into perspective, 46,000 people died by suicide in 2020.
And the stigma, freedom starts when I end the stigma, take back my life and change the picture. And the stigma, freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, take back my life, yeah, change the picture. Victim, all I know, yes, you told me yes to let it go. That's cliche, when you never brought my cross, you know. Inside a dark room, and no key in sight. 2 seconds on my deathbed, contemplated suicide. There at the white city monster, here for a mention to squander money from someone was scared. Tears from my eyes that I couldn't conceal. Was a time that mental abuse was real. Refused to be a statistic. I'm just being realistic. I'm done for the fingers. I escaped from prison. And I've risen from the ashes. I'm choosing to move past it. I refuse to be stagnant, no longer a victim to my sadness. And the stigma, freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, take back my life and change the picture, and the stigma, freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, take back my life and change the picture. I refused to give up on the life that I had. No news will come between the purpose God had for my life to be the hope for society and remind me, yes, while I'm still breathing. I stop calling myself worthless. I know my worth. I'm a shit doormat. I rose up from under the. I have too many lives to save. I refuse to quit. Reaching out was not a sign of weakness. My master aim for this, my friend, yes, was my reason. To continue inner work with that's a spiritual healing. To remind me I'm as weak to worthy to compromise. Thinking my head, how, yes, focusness, and the stigma, freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, take back my life, yeah, and change the picture, and the stigma, freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, take back my life, yeah, and change the picture. Fighting misfits, fighting for a cause, fighting statistics, fighting inner scars, fighting for misfits, fighting for a cause, fighting statistics, fighting inner scars, fighting for misfits, fighting for a cause, fighting statistics, fighting inner scars, fighting for misfits, fighting for a cause, fighting statistics, fighting inner scars. Hating myself with therapy was beneath me. Hating myself, yeah, that never saved me. onto faith in the mirror I'm changed. Either leave my mark or the suicide of my fate. Every therapy such a built a foundation to heal a future generation. The dose of peace and meditation. Feeling resides in the song of the prison, and I embrace it. If I'm not a victim to my circumstances, I'm locked as one to prison, free from under your trances. I will never outsource my happiness. I refuse to give my power to hypnosis. And the stigma, and the stigma, freedom struggle, and the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life and change the picture. And the stigma, and the stigma, freedom struggle, and the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life and change the picture. Your life can't change the picture and the stigma and the stigma. Freedom starts with I and the stigma and the stigma and the stigma. Take back my life, yeah, change the picture. Victim, all I know, yes, you told me yes to let it go. It's cliche when you never brought my cross, you know. Stigma and the stigma and the stigma. Take back my life, yeah, and change the picture. Victim, all I know, yes, you told me yes to let it go. That's cliche when you never broke my cross, you know. I said a dark woman, no king, like 2 seconds on my deathbed, contemplated suicide. Third, I thought white said monster. Here for a message, want the money from someone who severed. Tears from my eyes that I couldn't conceal. Was it coming that mental abuse was real? Refuse to be a statistic. I'm just being realistic. I'm done predicting this. I think to much prison and I've risen from the ashes. I'm choosing to move past this. I refuse to be stagnant, no longer the victim to my silence. And the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life and change the picture, and the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life and change the picture. I refuse to give up on the life that I had. No news will come between the purpose I had for my life to be the hope for society and remind me, yes, while I'm still breathing. I start calling myself worthless. I know my worth. I'm not your doormat. I rose up from under the. I have too many life to save. I refuse to quit. Reaching out was not a sign of weakness. My master infinite, my friend, yes, was my reason. Continue in the work with letters, spiritual healing to remind me I'm this way too worthy to compromise. Thinking my head high, yes, my darkest night, and the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life, yeah, change the picture, and the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life, yeah, and change the picture. Fighting for misfits, fighting for cause, fighting statistics, fighting in the stars, fighting for misfits, fighting for cause, fighting statistics, fighting in the stars, fighting for misfits, fighting for cause, fighting statistics, fighting in the scars, fighting for misfits, fighting for cause, fighting statistics, fighting in the scars. Hating myself with other people's beneath me. Hating myself, yes, that never saved me. Hang on to faith in the mirror, I'm changed. Either leave my mark or the suicide from my faith. Every therapy session built a foundation to heal a future generation. Take a dose of patience and meditation. Healing resides in a dark of the place, and I embrace it. Yes, I'm not a victim to my circumstances. A locked as mental prison, freed from under your trances. I would never outsource this my happiness. I refuse taking my power to a narcissist and the stigma and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma and the stigma and the stigma. Take back my life and change the picture and the stigma and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma and the stigma and the stigma. Take back my life and change the picture. take back my life, yeah, change the picture. And the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life, yeah, change the picture. Victim all I know. Stigma, starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life, yeah, change the picture. Victim, all I know, yes, they told me yes to let it go. That's cliche, we never broke my course, you know. I said a dark woman, no key stay. 2 seconds on my deathbed, contemplated suicide. Third at the white city, I'm still here for a minute to swap the money from someone who was weird. Tears from my eyes that I couldn't conceal. Was it cognizant that mental abuse is real? Abuse to be a statistic. I'm just being realistic. I'm done. Put the fingers, I escaped to prison. And I've risen from the ashes. And I'm choosing to move past it. I refuse to be stagnant, no longer victim to my sadness. And the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life, dear, change the picture. And the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life, yeah, and change the picture. I refuse to give up on the life that I had. No use will come between the purpose I had. Want my life to be that hope for society and remind me, yes, I'm still breathing. As I call myself with this, I know my worth. I'm not just doing my elbows up from under the I have too many lives to sleep. I refuse to quit. Reaching outward, not a sign of weakness. My mindset ain't for lose my friend, yes, was my reason. To continue inner work with letters spiritual healing. To remind me I'm just way too worthy to compromise. To get my head high, yes, I'm focusing. And the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life, being change the picture, and the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life, being change the picture. Fighting for misfits, fighting for a cause, fighting statistics, fighting inner scars, fighting for misfits, fighting for a cause, fighting statistics, fighting inner scars, fighting for misfits, fighting for a cause, fighting statistics, fighting inner scars, fighting for misfits, fighting for a cause, fighting statistics, fighting inner scars. Even myself but other people was beneath me. Hating myself, yes, that never saved me. Hang on to faith in the mirror to change. Even leave my mark has to from faith. Every double persistent with the foundation to heal the future generation. Take a dose of patience and meditation. Healing resides in the darkest of places, and I am this. If I'm not victim to my circumstances, unlocked as much prison, freed from under your trances. I would never outsource his my happiness. I refuse to give my power to a mercy. And the stigma, and the stigma, freedom struck when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma, take back my life and change the picture, and the stigma, and the stigma, freedom struck when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma, take back my life and change the picture. And the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life, yeah, and change the future. And the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life, yeah, and change the picture. Them all I know, yes, they told me yes to let it go. That's cliche, but you never for my cause, you know. I said a dog woman, no key in sight. 2 seconds of my death, that's contemplated suicide. Third, at the white city, lobster here for a method to swap the money from someone was weird. Tears from my eyes that I couldn't conceal. Wasn't cognizant that mental abuse is real. Refused to be a statistic. I'm just being realistic. I'm done pointing fingers. I escaped from prison. And I've risen from the ashes. I'm choosing to unpack. I refuse to be stagnant. No longer victim to my sadness. And the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life and change the picture, and the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life and change the picture. I refuse to give up on the life that I had. No loose will come between the purpose I had. Want my life to be the hope for society and remind me, yes, while I'm still breathing. I stop calling myself worthless, I know my worth. I'm not just doing my elbows up and under the I have too many lost of sleep. I refuse to quit. Reaching out was not a sign of weakness. My master equally is my friend, yes, was my reason. To continue inner work with letters, spiritual healing. To remind me on this way towards the compromise. In my head hot, yes, I'm a focus and the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Stick up my life and change the picture. Stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma. Stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life and change the picture. Fighting for misfits, fighting for cause, fighting statistics, fighting inner scars, fighting for misfits, fighting for cause, fighting statistics, fighting inner scars, fighting for misfits, fighting for cause, fighting statistics, fighting inner scars, fighting for misfits, fighting for cause, fighting statistics, fighting inner scars. Hear myself in therapy was beneath me. Hating myself, yes, that never saved me. Hang on to faith in the river I change. Hating my mark has still some faith. Every therapy session built a foundation to heal a future generation. Take a dose of patience and meditation. Healing resides in this contemplation, and I embrace it. Yes, I'm not a victim to my circumstances. Unlocked this mental prison, free from undue trances. I will never outsource it for happiness. I refuse to give my power to another. And the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take up my life, you change the picture. And the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life, and change the picture. Stigma, take back my life, yeah, change the picture. And the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life, yeah, change the picture. Victim, all I know, yes, you told me yes to let it go. As cliche, but you never brought my cross, you know. I said a dog woman, no king say. 2 seconds on my deathbed, contemplated suicide. Stared at that white ceiling, while I'm still here for a mental to squander money from someone was weird. Tears from my eyes that I couldn't conceal. Wasn't cognizant that mental abuse of the girl refused to be a statistic. I'm just being ballistic. I'm done. Put the fingers, eyes, give this mental prison. And I visit from the ashes, and I'm choosing to move past it. I refuse to be stagnant, only brother to my sadness. And the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life and change the picture. And the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life and change the picture. I refused to give up on the life that I had. No noose will come between the purpose God had. For my life to be the hope for society and remind me, yes, while I'm still breathing. I stop calling myself worthless. I know my worth. I'm just doing my elbows up and under the. I have too many lives to save. I refuse to quit. Reaching out was not a sign of weakness. My second police, my friend, yes, was my reason to continue inner work with letters spiritual healing to remind me on this way too worthy to compromise. In my head, I yes on my thoughts and the stigma and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma and the stigma and the stigma. Take back my life and change the picture. And the stigma and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma. The stigma and the stigma. Take back my life and change the picture. Fighting for misfits, fighting for cause, fighting statistics, fighting inner scars, fighting for misfits, fighting for cause, fighting statistics, fighting inner scars, fighting for misfits, fighting for cause, fighting statistics, fighting inner scars, fighting for misfits, fighting for cause, fighting statistics, fighting inner scars. Shaming myself for therapy was beneath me. Hating myself, yes, that never saved me. And also faith in the mirror I change. Either be my mark and store set my faith. Every step of piece I built a foundation to in the future generation. That those of peace and meditation. Feeling resides in the places and I embrace it. If I'm not a victim to my circumstances, not just once a person free from under your trances, I will never outsource it. My happiness. I refuse to give my power to another. And the stigma, and the stigma, freedom struck when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma, take back my life, being change the picture, and the stigma, and the stigma, freedom struck when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma, take back my life, being change the picture. Picture and the stigma and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma. And the stigma and the stigma. Take back my life, yeah, change the picture. Victim, all I know, yes, you told me just to let it go. As to say, we will never pull my cross, we know. Instead of dark woman, no kids, like 2 seconds on my deathbed, contemplated suicide. Stood at the white side. I'm still here for a mental to squad the money from the almost a beard. Cheers for my eyes that I you understand that mental abuse is real, but please don't be a statistic. I'm just being realistic. I'm done pointing fingers. I escaped much in prison, and now I've risen from the ashes, and I'm choosing to impact. I'm abusively staggered, knowing but victim to my sadness. And the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life, and change the picture, and the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life, and change the picture. I refused to give up on the life that I had. No news will come between the purpose God had for my life to be the hope to society. And remind me, yes, I'm surviving. As I put myself with it, I know my worth. I'm a kid doormat. I rose up from under the I have too many lots of sleep. I refuse to quit. Reaching out was not a sign of weakness. I might say A for these my friends, yes, that's my reason. To continue inner work with less spiritual healing. To remind me, I'm just way too worthy to compromise. Keeping my head high, yes, I'm focused. And the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life and change the picture. And the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom starts when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life and change the picture. Fighting for misfits, fighting for cause, fighting statistics, fighting in the scars, fighting for misfits, fighting for cause, fighting statistics, fighting in the scars, fighting for misfits, fighting for cause, fighting statistics, fighting in the scars, fighting for misfits, fighting for cause, fighting statistics, fighting in the scars. Giving myself a therapy was beneath me. Hating myself, yes, that never saved me. Think also faith in the mirror I'm changed. Either leave my mark or the suicide from fate. Every therapy such a with the foundation to heal a future generation. Take a dose of patience and meditation. Healing resides in the darkest of places. I embrace it. Yes, I'm not a victim to my circumstances. Lots of friends of prison, free from under your trances. I will never outsource it, my happiness. I refuse to give my power to another. And the stigma, and the stigma, freedom struck when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life and change the picture. And the stigma, and the stigma. Freedom struck when I end the stigma, and the stigma, and the stigma. Take back my life and change the picture.